It's makes it a lot easier when you got a car this fast, honestly. But hats off to this whole Progressive team, I want to say.
But challenges from your teammate Chase Briscoe at the end of the race, and a couple moments you were back in traffic because of the format. What was it like knowing that you were going to have that battle going on?
Challenge I just knew that the game changer for us was long runs and obviously the ability to pass when we're behind someone.
Having the stomach bug bad the last 2 or 3 days, so I didn't know how today was truthfully even going to go, and had a shot there at the end for $1 million. Can't ask for anything more. Just wish I had a little bit more rear grip. Just anytime I got the lead, I would be so loose, kind of come on, but yeah, just needed a little bit of rear grip.
Dover Motor Speedway hosted the NASCAR Cup Series All-Star Race for the very first time on May 17th, 2026. And the Monster Mile delivered exactly what its nickname promised: a brutal, punishing, million-dollar fight from the opening lap to the last. The format was brand new: 350 total laps, broken into 3 phases, 2 75-lap segments with all 36 cars, followed by a 200-lap finale trimmed to just 26 drivers. The rules package brought 750 horsepower and lower downforce than Dover had seen in years, and drivers had already been warning all week that the cars felt borderline uncontrollable in the simulator. The resin applied across both ends of the concrete oval-added grip in unexpected places, opening up multiple grooves and creating conditions that would test every driver on the grid. Qualifying on Saturday set the tone early. Denny Hamlin spun his no. 11 Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota on the warm-up lap in front of the entire paddock, then composed himself and drove a lap fast enough to steal the pole position by 0.149 seconds over Brad Keselowski. The Pit Crew Challenge was won by Zane Smith's No. 38 Front Row Motorsports team, earning them first pit stall selection for race day. Segment 1 began under a steamy Sunday afternoon sun, and within 2 laps, the Monster Mile had already claimed its first victims. Keselowski led the opening circuit, but heading into Turn 1 on lap 2, Ryan Preece came down on Todd Gilliland, and the result was catastrophic. 9 cars were collected. Preece's No. 60 RFK Racing Ford burst into flames as it skidded to a stop against the wall. Kyle Larson, Ryan Blaney, Chase Elliott, Daniel Suarez, Michael McDowell, and John Hunter Nemechek were all swept up. The red flag came out for 13 minutes and 26 seconds. Blaney described the chaos from the infield care center. "I knew the group in front of me was 3 wide. I thought I missed the main wreck that kind of happened above me, and then I guess some other guys got tangled underneath and then came back up into me." Watch the lap 2 crash replays. When racing resumed on lap 6, Hamlin moved to the front at lap 19 and stretched a commanding lead. With 14 laps to go, Carson Hocevar suffered a flat right front tire and hit the wall. Hamlin stayed out on old tires while 17 cars dove to pit road for fresh Goodyears. Bubba Wallace restarted second and passed his own team owner Denny Hamlin in turn 4 to grab the lead. Then, with just 3 laps left, chaos struck again. Riley Herbst got loose exiting turn 4 and triggered a second 9-car pileup, collecting Christopher Bell, Kyle Busch, Nemechek, Zane Smith, and others. Segment 1 ended under caution, with Bubba Wallace taking the win. Top 5: Wallace, Hamlin, Chastain, Briscoe, Keselowski. Segment 2 started with the top 26 inverted, handing Allmendinger and Shane Van Gisbergen the front of the field. By lap 7, Keselowski and Ross Chastain made contact exiting turn 2, with Bubba Wallace also collecting damage. All 3 went to the garage, effectively ending their day. A few laps later, SVG spun from the lead on lap 15, handing control to Allmendinger. Tyler Reddick, described in broadcasts as 2026's most dominant driver so far, charged through the field and took the lead at lap 25. With 24 laps to go, Ty Gibbs spun from 6th place after a tire issue. The field cycled through pit stops, with Allmendinger and Eric Jones staying out to lead the restart. Chase Briscoe fought past Allmendinger under green, but Reddick had other ideas. With 9 laps remaining, Reddick sailed past Briscoe and pulled away to win segment 2. Watch Reddick win segment 2. Top 5: Reddick, Briscoe, Hamlin, Hocevar, Zilish. 8 non-locked drivers raced their way into the finale, including Connor Zeilish, Eric Jones, Michael McDowell, and Alex Bowman. Daniel Suarez earned the final spot via the fan vote. Vamos amigo, Suarez learns he won the fan vote. The 200-lap finale went green at 3:23 p.m. ET, with Hamlin and Briscoe sharing the front row. Hamlin led the opening lap before Briscoe surged past on lap 3 and held the point for the next 39 laps. By lap 10, the top 5 read: Briscoe, Hamlin, Reddick, Byron, Zeilish. Arguably the best 5 cars in the race all running together. At lap 47, Ty Gibbs pitted with tire trouble and lost multiple laps. By lap 53, Suarez and Larson were already a lap down. The planned competition caution came on lap 76, with Hamlin leading. Pit road penalty chaos followed. Zeilish was penalized for equipment interference after a loose right front tire rolled toward Noah Gragson's crew member during service, nearly tripping him, a violation deemed interference. Larson was penalized for speeding. Suarez received a safety violation. After the lap 82 restart, Hamlin reasserted himself and began building his advantage. By lap 113, he held a 3.4-second lead over William Byron. Then, on lap 139, disaster struck for the field. Joey Logano lost a tire going into turn 1 and backed hard into the wall under green flag pit stop conditions. Byron and Hochevar were caught multiple laps down. Watch Logano's hard hit. The lap 149 restart handed Briscoe another shot, and he grabbed the lead on lap 150. By lap 161, Briscoe led Hamlin by just 0.4 seconds, with Reddick in third. But on lap 169, Reddick's race ended. A broken power steering belt sent him pit road and eventually to the garage, finishing 22nd despite running top 3 late. Watch Briscoe battle Hamlin late. Hamlin then made his move. On lap 171, with 29 laps to go, he hunted down Briscoe and seized the lead for good. Briscoe explained the deficit simply: "I just didn't have the rear grip. Anytime that I was not the leader, I would be really, really good, and as soon as I would take the lead, I would go into the next corner. I'm like, man, I'm way too loose." Watch Hamlin blaze past Briscoe. By lap 181, Hamlin's margin was 0.4 seconds. By lap 191, it was 0.58 seconds. At lap 198, with 3 to go, 1.16 seconds separated Hamlin from second place. The white flag fell, the checkered flew, and Denny Hamlin won the 2026 NASCAR All-Star Race $1 million by a final margin of 0.887 seconds. The final top 10: Hamlin, Briscoe, Eric Jones, #43, Austin Dillon, #3, Connor Zeilish, #88, Austin Cindric, #2, William Byron, #24, Michael McDowell, #71, Alex Bowman, 48, Brad Keselowski, #6. It was Hamlin's second All-Star Race victory, his first coming at Charlotte Motor Speedway in 2015, an 11-year gap that ties the longest in the race's history, alongside Kevin Harvick, 2007-2018, and Terry Labonte, 1988-1999. He became the third driver to win the All-Star Race at multiple tracks, joining Kyle Larson and Joey Logano, and at 45 years old, became the second oldest All-Star Race winner in history, behind only Mark Martin in 2005. It was also Joe Gibbs Racing's fourth All-Star Race win, 2015, 2017, 2025, 2026. Hamlin reflected from victory lane: "Makes it a lot easier when you have a car this fast. We strive to be one, and we did it today. I just knew the game changer for us was long runs and obviously the ability to pass when behind someone." Asked about the $1 million prize, he didn't hesitate: "I'll probably give it to Mama, a deeply personal moment given that Hamlin lost his father in December in a fire that destroyed his parents' home." Connor Zeilish delivered the most remarkable underdog performance of the day. The 19-year-old Trackhouse Racing rookie was not a locked-in all-star car. He had to race his way through both segments to transfer into the finale, did so despite spinning during qualifying, absorbed a pit road penalty mid-race, and still rallied to finish 5th. "It was cool to be on offense for once, have good restarts, and not feel like a fish out of water," Zeilish said. Moments of hope like this certainly feel good. Briscoe, despite the loss, left Dover with momentum. He sits 17th in Cup Series standings and enters the Coca-Cola 600 on a 2-race streak of strong performances. This is what we should be doing week in and week out. We've just executed the last 2 weeks, so our speed is clearly there, he said. On the 23XI racing side, it was a dominant collective day. Bubba Wallace won Segment 1. Tyler Reddick won Segment 2, and Hamlin, who co-owns 23XI with NBA legend Michael Jordan, won the $1 million finale. 3 phases, 3 Toyota wins, all connected to the same organization. The NASCAR Cup Series now turns its attention to the Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway on Sunday, May 24, starting at 6 p.m. ET on Prime Video. Defending winner, Ross Chastain. The crown jewel awaits.